evening and welcome to the programme. So they are a familiar sight in the windows of cafes, restaurants and supermarkets across the country. Food hygiene ratings designed to reassure the public that places they eat in or buy food from are safe. But an undercover investigation by BBC London has exposed food retailers in the capital lying to the public over those scores. It calls into question whether the whole scheme is truly fit for purpose. And tonight we can reveal that major supermarket chain Sainsbury's also misled consumers at one of its London stores. Our investigations reporter Guy Lynn has this exclusive report.
Walk into your local takeaway or butcher's. Things may not be quite as clean as you'd like, but the food hygiene rating sticker is supposed to reassure you the food here is safe. So can you really trust the numbers on the doors?
Yeah, brilliant. And 5-star. 5-star.
5-star. If you've ever wondered what a food inspection looks like, this is it. We're out with the Ealing Food Safety team, checking out a number of restaurants and takeaways.
Potentially be evidence of the test droppings, having a closer look with the torch.
So anything between 8 degrees and 63 degrees, depending on how you're storing it, is kind of the optimum area for bacteria growth. So if something like this is left at about room temperature, so 20 degrees for a long period of time, then pathogens will grow and it is going to end up making people sick.
Under the law, all places serving food need to be regularly inspected by environmental health officers, and ratings are given of between 5 and 0. You've probably seen this famous green sticker. This restaurant has just received a 5, indicating its standards are excellent. But lower numbers mean some very worrying issues.
Potential food poisoning such as E. coli, Campylobacter, Salmonella, all those sort of things which is going to make you quite sick. Or in the worst case scenario, if you're immunocompromised or elderly or a child, then it can cause you to be in hospital or even die. 1 or 2 is somewhere that's got quite serious food hygiene risks.
Welcome to Waltham Forest. With the dubious honour of having the highest number of 0, 1 and 2 rated establishments in England. The problem is, you may not always know it. We've been tipped off that there's a real problem in some places and are secretly recording to see what they'll say when we go in and check. This is Nadeem Halal Butchers. On the door all seems fine, a 3, satisfactory.
No, nothing.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
But the reality is, inspectors found filthy conditions and poor food safety awareness. And in just a few seconds, we found a trap indicating the place has rats or mice.
I started to just feel a bit weak, but just carried on with the day.
If you want to understand the impact of all this if it goes wrong, ask Selena, who brought a chicken pastry in an unrelated food store with a 5-star rating on the door.
When I arrived home later on from work, I started to feel really, really unwell and lay down. Then it was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. I made my way to the bathroom because I was just feeling like I wanted to be sick. And I remember I just passed out on the floor in the bathroom and I was starting to go pale. So I started to sweat as well, felt very, very unwell, and my sister called the ambulance.
Thankfully, she's now okay. Dramatic incidents like hers are rare, and now she says she always double checks.
It's very, very important. I think people need to be made aware of it and to understand how to search a restaurant before they go in, or to a supermarket to go and buy food, because it's very, very important, because a lot of people are not aware of it and the dangers that can happen to them if they don't check.
The official online food standards agency website is where to check the rating of a supermarket, takeaway or restaurant. Yet many of us rely in good faith that the stickers on the doors are accurate. While there's no legal obligation for a place to post their rating, for example, in the window, what they're categorically not allowed to do is lie to or potentially mislead a customer about the rating they do have. Yet time and again we find they do. Places like Café Mondial with its 4 on the door, but the inspectors indicating there were major hygiene issues and no allergen info displayed.
1 is bad, 4 is good,
Okay,
5 is very good.
so but you got 4, so it means you're.
I'm good, yeah.
So what it means you like clean and stuff.
Exactly,
And a rating of 5 on the doors for Midland Supermarket, but the inspectors found disrepair behind the scenes and numerous fresh meat products on sale to the public months after their expiry date. A huge safety risk.
What's the thing with all the numbers mean on the door?
What are this?
All the numbers on the door, the green thing.
Oh, there's a food hygienic rating from the council.
Oh, is it? What's 5 mean?
5 minutes, excellent.
Huh?
1 is a low, 0 is a lowest,
Yeah.
5 is top class.
Same story here at Pizza and Barbecue Express, where it's 5 outside, but actually a 0. And more lies again.
5 star.
5 star? Okay, good. Okay. Because I had, pardon?
Look at the buy this.
Okay, good. I had, just the other day I had tummy problem.
No.
Everything good? We asked one of the UK's leading food safety lawyers for his opinion, and he believes that anyone who lied when asked about their food ratings could be in serious trouble.
It makes me cross to see that there are businesses out there that are willing to flout the law and put people at risk. The BBC investigation has quite clearly shown that there are a lot of people out there who are willing to break the law. Those that have lied about their food hygiene rating are committing criminal offences. They are effectively criminals. They have deliberately put up signs or left signs in place which don't match their rating, and that, to my mind, will be fraud. They know about it, they've done nothing about it, that's fraud.
This is Sainsbury's at 297 High Road, Leighton. Though what we found here wasn't fraud, it was very worrying indeed. On the door, top mark 5, with staff telling us the place was very clean. But shockingly, the real rating is a 0. Inspectors found mouse droppings and widespread filth. And Sainsbury's claimed for months, even on their own website, that they were a 5 rather than a 0. Nadeem Halal Meat and Grocery apologised and is retraining staff. Pizza and Barbecue Express cited staff confusion for the rating discrepancy, denying intentional deception. Their rating has gone up to a 3 since the BBC recording. Midland Supermarket and Café Mondial didn't respond. Sainsbury's told us food safety is their highest priority. Most stores have a 5-star rating. The sticker and information on their website was outdated and has been corrected. They're ensuring it won't happen again. Since the BBC's recording, their rating's gone from 0, urgent improvement required, to a 3, satisfactory. What's particularly worrying is that the places we've shown you are a fraction of the 27 we found. And there are big questions about whether the system of food ratings is really fit for purpose at all.
Well, Guy is here now with more on that story. And knowing what we now know, do you think that this is a system that is fit for purpose?
Well, certainly people that I've been speaking to have questioned whether it is fit for purpose, and particularly the point that I made in the report. The fact is, some people find it utterly astonishing, given the kind of things that we were talking about in our report, the fact that it can make people very ill, sometimes seriously, the fact that it's not compulsory for shops, restaurants, takeaways to put up their food ratings in their windows at all, which many people will be amazed about. So tonight, the Chartered Institute of Environmental Health is calling for those ratings to be mandatory in England. Would it stop the activity if it was? Well, they certainly think so, because they believe that if every place was forced to put up those ratings, you'd be able to wander through the high street, you'd see a collection of ratings, some 0s, some 1s, some 2s, some 3s, some 4s, etc., etc., and it would be easier to root out the bad ones, so to speak. Right now, though, the situation is although it is compulsory in Wales and Northern Ireland, it isn't compulsory in England, and of course that affects all those places, the whole of the capital. So important warning tonight, coming from our investigation, our undercover investigation, that if you have any doubt about the ratings of a place, you can just go onto the Food Standards Agency website and check.
Okay, good information. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks, Guy. Okay, lots more to come tonight, including
Blurring the line between game and art. A new exhibition in London showcases beautiful chessboards designed by various artists.